So Overpass has been back in the map pool for a little while now, and if your games are anything like mine, you're going to notice a lot of people just don't know how to throw utility on this map. So today we're going to solve that problem. What we're going to do is cover some smokes on both the T and CT side of Overpass, and using these smokes to just help you guys win a lot more rounds and therefore hopefully win some more games. So for the first smoke of this video, we're going to show off the quick heaven smoke since we're right outside of spawn and it's right here. I will show off another alternative if this smoke doesn't work for you. This one does require a little bit of practice and it's kind of tricky to get, so definitely stick around if this one isn't up your alley. What we're going to want to do is run over to this corner here, tuck ourselves right in the middle. Doesn't have to be exactly perfect. We're gonna look right at the corner of the piece of wood. Then we're gonna run and jump throw. Basically the way I like to look at it is pretend you're jumping over this line here. So we're gonna aim at the wood, run, then jump throw when we're right over the line. As you can see, we'll fly over everything in the map and be a perfect heaven smoke. And one thing I like about this especially is that it is a super deep heaven smoke, so it really discourages any CT side players from trying to push through because absolutely everything is smoked off. Once again, like I said, this one will take a lot of practice. Next up, we're going to show two B smokes from the same exact location. It's going to be in this corner here. This will require you to take water control here, so just something to be aware of. First smoke is going to be for heaven. We're going to line up right in this corner here against the wood. Just tuck yourself here, and you just want to aim right at this metal piece here where the fence is. Aim all the way at the bottom and then just jump throw. Super easy lineup, a lot of leeway, and as you can see, perfect heaven smoke. And then from the same exact location, once again we tuck ourselves in the corner. This is going to be for a sidewalk or a catwalk smoke. I've heard both. I've even heard short. So after we throw our heaven smoke, we're going to aim all the way to the right near construction here. Aim at the top of these lights and just left click throw. As you can see, bounces off this fence here. It'll land covering short. And this one's especially strong for if you also have the heaven smoke down. It makes it super easy to get sight control. When you're running out on sight, all of the graffiti is covered. Heaven's covered. Only things you have to worry about now are, the common angles. But having this area here smoked off makes it a lot easier for your monster players to also come out and peek sight with you. It ends up making everything a lot easier. Then if you want a little bit of an extra bonus trick, if you want to learn how to throw this molly here, you're going to want to run right out of spawn, tuck yourself on this little sidewalk here. Anywhere along this back wall works. It does not have to be perfect. You just aim at this little green guy's thumbnail and run, jump throw. There's a lot of leeway with this molly, as you can see. Perfectly mollies off barrel. Pairing all this together, you can see just how strong this sight take is. Overall, it should make your B executes way smoother. So moving over to the A site, there's going to be two smokes that you're going to want to throw every single time you hit A. This can be for dumpster and for bank. These are two really easy lineups. They're from the exact same location once again. Those are walking towards this bench here outside of connector. We're going to tuck ourselves on the left side of it. First, we're going to throw the dumpster and stairs smoke. So for that one, we're going to aim all the way at the right corner here. And just a simple left click jump throw. This one, as you can see, bounces perfectly. Smokes everything on dumpster. And this one I really like because it doesn't allow players to walk out and hide in this corner. Some smokes, they land deeper out, will give you a lot of free access as a CT player just to walk out and kind of lurk out backside and play in the cover of the smoke. This one lands deep, so you don't have to worry about that issue. So now for the bank smoke, I'm going to show you guys a different smoke than what a lot of other people are using right now. I think this one is absolutely insane. So to throw it, we're going to run all the way to the same exact corner here on the left side of the bench. And a lot of what other people will show is you aim at this middle wooden piece here. I like aiming at the top one though. Then a little bit off to the right, and you jump throw. This one, as you can see, as it lands in, it'll bounce off the dumpster here, and then it'll bloom, making a giant smoke over top of the dumpster, and it'll cover absolutely everything. I like this one especially because a lot of people will play in this corner next to the truck, and with other smokes, you can kind of see over top of them or shoot through them, and it's pretty easy. This one covers absolutely everything, and there's absolutely no gaps. And now if you want to smoke A, but from long, in case you're the long player, this one's another super easy lineup. You're going to throw them both from the same exact spot again, which is why I like these so much. But as you're scaling up long, if you want to tuck yourself on the left corner here, we're going to want to look at the pillar not on the corner, but the one before it. Tuck ourselves right in this crack here. Then for the first smoke, we're going to throw for dumpster. We're going to look at this pillar directly in front of us. Aim not at the first line, but the second line here. And then just jump throw. This one's going to smoke dumpster in the exact same way as from the bench. And now from bank, we're going to do the exact same thing, tuck ourselves up against this pillar here. But instead of aiming down here at these lines, we're going to aim up this pillar, and you're going to want to follow the round edge here to where it meets this little ledge. Just aim in that corner and just left click throw, no jump throw. As you can see, this one lands in front of bank. This one is a bit of a deeper smoke, so it does give them more area to walk through bank here and be on the other side of the smoke. But it once again covers everything outside of truck, so there's really not much you have to worry about, just something to be aware of. Then if you want a little bit of an extra bonus, there's also a Molotov for truck from this exact same location. So after you're done throwing the two smokes, you're gonna aim at the orange dot on the billboard, and then run and throw this molly. Do not throw it full speed or else it'll land too far, so you just want to kind of tap W for like a few steps and then throw it. I'm making it sound a lot more complicated than it is, but really it's super easy. So you just aim at the dot, then run throw. It'll land perfectly on truck. So now with all the T side smokes out of the way, we're going to move over to the CT side. For the first one, it's going to be from B. It's going to cover off all the monster. So what we're going to do for that is out of spawn, tuck ourselves in the corner of this dumpster here. We're going to look at this pole here, aim all the way at the bottom of this little metal piece here, and then jump throw. As you can see, when it flies, it'll fly all the way, land off the railroad tracks, bounce, and perfectly cover off monster. And this one is super crucial for your B players in case they want to flash themselves out and take the fight if they're rushing through the smoke, or if they just want to play it safe, Molotov the entrance, and just gain control. This will give your monster players a lot of leeway, and I see this a lot, especially in lower elo games that I watch. CT sides will have an incredibly difficult time taking control of this area here, so throwing the smoke every single round is, I think, crucial. And then from the same exact location, you can smoke off short. I wouldn't recommend it because I think taking control of this area of the map here is super crucial, but on those niche rounds where you just can't stop them running through construction for whatever reason, I see it happen. Just to show off the lineup, tuck yourselves in the same exact corner. But instead of aiming at this metal piece and jump throwing, we're going to aim at the second metal piece up top here, and then just regular left click throw, no jump throw. You can see it'll drop and perfectly cover off short. And this does let you have control of all the way up to the sandbags area, so you're not giving up too much control of this. I just don't like this personally because I like having my teammates push for control of this area here with, say, a Molotov in the short pipe. But in those situations where you really just need to stop them getting control of this area and you're not able to hold it, this is pretty decent smoke. I just would not recommend throwing this one every single round like I would the monster one. Now moving over to the A side, there's one smoke that I think is absolutely crucial for you to throw as an A player, and it's going to be the smoke here outside of Fountain. This one is incredibly crucial for your players who are pushing up and trying to gain control here. This area of the map especially is one that's incredibly important, so knowing this smoke I think is going to help you out a lot. So to throw it, we're going to want to run out of spawn here, get on this ledge, tuck yourselves in the corner. It doesn't have to be incredibly precise, but what I like to do is line myself up on the edge here, so just all the way on the edge, make sure it aligns. Then you're going to look at this lamp here, just aim in the middle of the crossbar, and then jump throw. As you can see, it bounces over a bunch of different things, and it'll land pretty deep. Cover absolutely everything. And if you wanted to also, you could throw it a little bit more to the right, so that way it lands, it'll bounce off this wall and land here. That is another option. The smoke has a lot of leeway. It just kind of depends on what area you want to take control of. If you want to take all of this angle here, maybe tuck yourselves in this corner, however you want to hold it. Send to pair with the smoke after we throw it. We can then drop down, and then as soon as we're on the flat ground here, we can look to Molotov playground off. And this one's super crucial to also throw. So my absolute favorite way to throw this is you look at the fourth step up, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and just go over to the left, just in this general direction. And then we're going to throw it when we reach the second divider, so I'll show you what that looks like. We're going to run, and then jump throw as soon as we hit the second divider there. This one will land and cover off the entrance to playground. As you can see, it does cover absolutely everything. So to show off kind of what the full process will look like, we're going to run out of spawn. You'll just get generally in this area here. Jump throw here for your smoke. Aim down for the Molotov. And then jump throw as soon as you hit the second divider. Molotov will land. You'll smoke off deep into past the fountain area here. And you'll have full control. This will make playing A way easier. So now with all these smokes out of the way, even some mollies, you guys should have a pretty good grasp of what util to throw on Overpass. And if you guys made it this long, I'd really appreciate it if you guys drop a like, comment, sub, all that great stuff down below. It does help me out greatly, and make sure to leave a comment. Let me know if I missed any smokes or what maps you want to see next. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.